Hey everybody, start your week off right with us on Level Up, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube Fun Astrology channel. We're focusing on bringing prosperity of all kinds into our lives. And to that end, I created a 30-minute meditation to help you open yourself to prosperity. It's one of the biggest reasons we don't attract more into our lives. We block it at the door. Go to hightimelinebooks.com to download your Catherine Ponder Open to Prosperity meditation today. Welcome to the Fun Astrology Podcast. It's April 16th, Hump Day. Thomas Miller, thanks for joining us. Big pivot in energy today. It's already happened. At 2:25 Eastern, Mercury left Pisces and entered Aries. So what we were talking about on Monday of that spiritual last breath of perception, if you will, at least for Mercury, now is in a totally different energy. And we have to adjust ourselves as well, because as it moves through between now and May 25th, when it will enter Taurus, Mercury has two sides, two characteristics of Aries that it's going to be exhibiting. First of all, let's talk about the Gemini Mercury. That's duality, that's plurality, that's more than one. So we could be having multiple projects on our mind over these next about 5 weeks. And if you're saying, wait a minute, 5 weeks, what about Mercury? Doesn't it take about 3 weeks in a sign? Yes, it does, but it's gaining speed from its retrograde change last week. So we have the Gemini side, and then we also have the Virgo side. Remember, Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, so Virgo wants everything done well, and it wants it done, but it wants it done right. So we often have many things ruminating on our mind, or maybe you're singularly focused right now. If you are, then probably over the next couple of days, you're going to start thinking of other things. And we can channel that energy into tackling a few multiple projects, but do them well. And that might even be a filter to prioritize. If you have a list and you want to think about what you want to do first, do the things that you can do really well first. The ones that are going to need some elbow grease, you could put them toward the end of the list. Hopefully you don't have too many things. I mean, a few is fine. And for those of us who have Gemini somewhere in our chart, which is all of us, but if you have it in a prominent position, an ascendant or sun or moon kind of thing, then you know that you can latch on to too many things at one time. Now, we just left that energy with Pisces, so let it dry out a little bit. Time to focus, pick a few, and do them well. Now, you also are thinking in your mind, what about Neptune? Well, Kristin's going to talk all about that tomorrow, and that definitely brings another dynamic into this. Even though Mercury moves quickly, it will be sitting in the realm of orb of Neptune for at least about 10 days. So she's going to cover that one tomorrow, and that aspect happens early. So really it is kind of a 1-2 thing. Mercury moves into Aries, we have this new energy, and it's dealing with Neptune. And also, don't forget, the sun moves into Taurus on Saturday, so the Aries energy from the sun's perspective, at least Aries season perspective, is starting to fade out. It will, at least over the next couple of days. Now, part of that, what Kristin's going to talk about tomorrow, is the spiritual element, merging mind and heart. And there's another little piece, for those of you who like to pick up on the subtleties. The moon is in Sagittarius today, which is also a very spiritual sign, and it's also that multiple, that dual, because it's the centaur, it's the half-human, half-horse. So you see how we can still today blend our spiritual perceptions with our mind now moving into this dynamic of, okay, get it all out, dump it down on paper. Here's what is going through my mind that my soul and my head wants to accomplish. Look the list over from the head and say, this makes sense. Then, especially the veto vote, look it over from the heart, from the soul, from the intuition. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, but there is some really cool stuff going on in the sky. So I hope that gives you a good game plan for Hump Day. Kristin will be here to talk about that spiritual and that, well, both sides of Neptune as well tomorrow. Sending you lots of love. Have a great day. See you back on Friday.